When you open the application, on the left side you will see multiple tabs. The tab that is currently selected is Zone. In this tab you can configure the entirety of your fleet to your own liking. In this example we have a zone VD Machinery, which in turn is also divided by different zones depending on the power of the generator. For example, 100 kVA. If we click on that, all the generators that are 100 kVA are being stored in that zone. Also 135 kVA, 35 kVA, and so on. You can easily search for a specific generator using the search field right here. For example, if I want to find all the generators with 6.9 in their code, I will find all these generators filtered in this list. If I'm more specific and say 6914, I will find one result which has 6914 at the end of the code, so you can easily find your specific generator. Whenever you click on a specific generator, some more detailed information will show up on the right side of the window. There are multiple tabs. The tab that is open right now is the state. This shows some general information about the generator. In particular, the position. This is showing the GPS coordinates, the currently and last known position of that generator. You can click on this and a new window will open up to give you a Google Maps overview of the whereabouts of this generator. We can consult some detailed metrics when we click on this diagram. For example, we can choose a period. In this case, we will have a look at the entire month of October, and we will have a look at the energy that's been produced and also the operating hours. Click Apply. The blue bars will indicate the amount of energy that's been produced during that specific day, and the green bars will indicate the total amount of hours that the system has been running on that specific day. We can also have a look at the consumption or the fuel level. We can always export these kind of statistics to a CSV file. With that file you can do whatever you want. When you click on the Alarms tab, you will get an overview of a wide variety of alarms that have occurred. Whenever you want some more detailed information about a specific alarm, you can simply click on it and a new window will open giving you some technical information about the generator on that particular moment in time. When the alarm has triggered. When you click on the Connections tab, you'll get an overview of when the generator was being used. You'll find out when the generator was started, you'll find out when it was stopped, and there is a calculation of the total amount of hours for that specific time period. There's also an estimation of the total energy that's been produced during that time period. Finally, the GPS coordinates are also saved. Whenever you click on a specific line, a new window will open, giving you the position of that generator on that specific moment in time. Wherever you see the Excel icon, that means you can always export the currently shown information to a CSV file. With that file you can do whatever you like. The Alarms tab can be configured with a wide variety of notifications. We can create Events Manager or profiles, how I like to call them, which contain 4 different types. One is alarms, second one is pre-alerts, the third one is incidents, and then the last one is reports. Alarms is basically a list of all possible alarms that can be triggered by a generator. A pre-alert is a notification based on a condition of your choosing. Operating hours is a good example. You define an X amount of hours, and once this condition is met, the generator will send an email to one or more people of your choosing. This also works for the maintenance hour countdown. You define how many hours beforehand one or more people should be notified about an upcoming maintenance service. This way they can make the necessary preparations to plan the maintenance service. You can decide which incident is of importance to you. For example, you can set a perimeter for the generator in which it has to remain. Once it leaves this perimeter, the generator will send an email to one or more people of your choosing. Or if you like to follow up on when the generator starts or stops, you can also define this as an incident and therefore receive a notification. There are many more options you can choose from. You can even completely customize 4 different inputs. Now let's choose our Test Manager profile and configure one alarm. We want to be notified once the emergency stop button has been pressed. If we fill in 0 as a value for repetition, then only one notification will be sent. If we choose to fill in 5 minutes, for example, then we will receive a notification each 5 minutes as long as the alarm remains. In this example, that would mean as long as the emergency stop button is pressed. Now let's decide to fill in 0 and send a notification to myself. Finally, let's save the alarm and save the profile entirely. You can associate the event managers or profiles you created with the generators of your choosing. Different generators can therefore be configured differently. In this example, I will choose to define Test Manager for this generator. The configuration will be activated once I click on Save. Let's test the system by pushing the emergency stop button. A notification window pops up on the software application. You can also receive a text message. And you can also receive an email. In that email there is a link. When you click on that, Google Maps will open and show where that generator is located. In the Gensets Management tab, you can click on Location to get a map overview of your entire fleet. You can also filter based on a zone of your choosing. When you click on Maintenance in Gensets Management, you get a list of generators which are due for maintenance in the near future. The system will automatically calculate the forecast date based on the usage of the generator. Even if it's running 24 hours on one day, but only 3 hours on the next day, the system will calculate the average value of the last week and use this to make an estimated prediction. As usual, there are also some filter possibilities here. If you click on this button, you get a calendar overview. It's the same data, but with a different presentation. If you click once more on this button, you get a map overview. You can even select a nearby generator to let the system propose the most efficient route. The basic functions of the application are also available as a web portal. This website can be opened on any smartphone. It can also be accessed on any tablet. And of course, it's also available using the web browser of any laptop or PC. This system has a lot more to offer than what's been shown in this video, but hopefully you've been able to get a basic idea of different kind of possibilities. Thank you.